Matt Day here with Parsons, Graham and Day. The other day I was in court and we had a case that involved a protective order as well as divorce child custody case, and the protective order was dismissed, and then a couple months later the parties had reconciled. And so I was asked, is that normal? Is that sort of typical? Can it be done? Right? So yes, it can be done. In terms of how normal is it, it's not unusual, let's say that. Okay, frequently people will reconcile even after they've separated or filed for divorce. That happens. That is not completely out of the ordinary. And then you have the added component potentially of domestic violence. And one of the things we know about victims of domestic violence is that they will return to their abuser. Frequently that doesn't help. That can make it worse. Sometimes things are okay, all right? But can you dismiss a protective order and then reconcile with the person with whom you filed it or against whom you filed it? Absolutely, yes you can. The court's going to want to inquire to make sure that that's what you want to do and you're not being forced or manipulated into doing that. But yes, you can do that. You could go all the way through the divorce, get your decree, and the next day reconcile with your then ex-spouse and get back together. So those things can happen. They're not, obviously they don't happen every day, but they're not so atypical as to say that, oh my gosh, it just never happens. No, it does. It does happen, and it can be done. There's just a process in terms of what happens in front of the court for how you're going to do that. A lot of times the court, if you're unrepresented, is going to want you to speak with a domestic violence advocate to make sure that that's what you want to do, and that there's no manipulation that's occurring or coercion that's occurring to make you do that. If everybody's represented by counsel, frequently that's can sort of be like, yep, that's what we're doing, and the court will accept that. Again, not unusual and can be done.
The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons, Graham and Day and anyone watching this video.